How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Manatee Gaming. I'm excited to show you guys the next money-making method, and it is going to be one that pretty much everyone is able to do. So I've had a lot of requests for low-end money-making methods, like as far as like low requirements. And I think this might be the lowest requirement money-making method I've ever put on YouTube, with the exception of maybe a couple other. Actually, no. I think this is quite literally the lowest requirement one that I've ever posted on YouTube. So anyway, for all those people that request that kind of stuff, here you go. So we're going to be starting right here in Berthorpe, if you don't know where that is, which I'm not sure if it's even possible for you not to know where that is. But we're going to be coming right here at the Lodestone in Berthorpe, or you can start down here in the Lodestone in Taverley. And whichever way that you decide to go, you just need to go to where I'm at here on the map, which is right next to this water, which is where we're going to be going. So this is a pretty simple method. There's not really a whole lot to this except for you to go over here, trade Nicholas Engel, and then when you trade him, you can get a crayfish cage. Now, this is if you don't already have a crayfish cage, but just to let you know that you can buy one right here, especially useful for an Iron Man, etc. And then what you do simply is you just come over here, and I guess I guess I just said something kind of dumb. And Iron Man obviously wouldn't be using this because it's a money-making method. Waka, waka, waka. All right, so once you have your crayfish cage, you're going to be fishing the fishing spots right here. As you can see, they are very close to the bank right there, which is right back there in the distance. Also, if you are a higher level player and you are not a beginner noob, then you can use a Grace of the Elves or Portents and send the crayfish that you're going to be catching back to your bank. Now, the thing is, though, is since this is such a low level requirement method, people are probably not going to have many things like the Grace of the Elf and all that kind of stuff, but you can use whatever you want to store these. Running them back and forth to the bank is probably going to be your best bet since it's not that far away. So as far as what you're going to be doing here, you're literally just going to be catching the crayfish. So catching the crayfish, you just simply click on it and then your guy will start fishing. That's really all there is to it. And then once you're done, you're going to sell the crayfish. So I'm going to be showing you what's going on with the crayfish and why we're doing this in just a moment. But just to give you a brief idea of what you need to bring with you, there's pretty much not really anything required, but anything that you have that's going to boost up your fishing speed is going to be nice to have. Although you don't really need to have anything because these guys actually only require level 1 fishing in order to fish, which means that yes, quite literally a brand new account can use this money making method and start making some early game cash, which is very useful. This is a very, very, very useful method for someone that is brand new to the game and really can't do anything else. So yeah, I wanted to for sure share this method that way those kind of people are able to do this. So now that we've caught a little bit of crayfish, let's go back to the Grand Exchange and I'll show you why you're doing this in the first place. So going back to the Grand Exchange, landing right here, we're going to be going into Grand Exchange. And then over here, you can see how I've got this crayfish in. And look at the price. 444 GP each. These do sell slowly, so as you see right there, this one hasn't sold yet for 439. I literally put it in right before the money making method started. I was hoping it was going to sell by the time it started, but it did not. So anyway, these are selling somewhere between 400 and 444 each. They usually go a little bit below mid, but as you can see, the price right here is insane. So how much can you expect to make per hour? Well, let's look at this. So I calculated, and you can catch about 1350 per hour and on up to 1400 per hour, maybe a little bit more than that, but I'm guessing probably about 1400 per hour, and that is at level 99. So if you do not have level 99, you're going to be expecting to get less than this. Although, since the fact that the crayfish are catchable at level 1, the chances are you will actually be able to get quite high numbers, is basically what I'm trying to say. You don't have to have level 99 fishing in order to get numbers close to 1400 per hour. Because they are such low requirements, you will be catching them very fast regardless of your level. So it's not really relevant to have a level 99 in the skill. So as you can see right there, 1400 an hour gives you about 620k gold per hour. And if you're selling them for 400 each, then you're looking at about 560k per hour. So your profit's going to be somewhere between 500,000 and 650,000 per hour, which yeah, is nothing crazy, but it is really good for someone who is starting off a fresh account or something like that. It's also a really great way in order for you to be able to get your bonds paid for because it is extremely easy to do without any hardly any requirements. Anyway, guys, that's really it for this video. It's just a very simple video to show you the fact that crayfish are crazy expensive right now. The price is cray-cray, and I would love it if you guys would go jump on this method and be able to make the money on these while you still can. Anyway, guys, there's going to be a lot more money-making methods coming, so be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and join our Discord down below. If you guys want to get way more money-making methods and see exact prices for flipping and stuff like that, feel free to check out our Patreon page down below. It supports the channel and makes this all possible. Anyway, love you all. See you guys in the next video. Have a good one.